G'day ice cream lovers, my name's Steve Christensen, the ice cream bloke and self-appointed headmaster down here at Scoop School, St. Louis, Missouri. Love to have you come to class one day. Why don't you have a click on the link below, scoopschool.com, have a look at the classes, hey, even get some consulting going. Happy to talk to you, talk to a lot of people. I do want to thank our episode sponsor, which is the Chocolate Shop Ice Cream Company based out of Madison, Wisconsin. Look, they're a 3-generation company that have been making ice cream for you to sell in your store. So look, if you're not culinarily driven, got to be careful how you say that, and you just want to have some great quality ice cream to buy in and then resell, I think Chocolate Shop Ice Cream is a great option for you. ChocolateShopIceCream.com, the link's down below. Shoppy spelt as in a ye olde shoppy, so H-S-H-O-P-P-E, ChocolateShopIceCream.com. We thank you, Dave, Sarah, Chuck, the whole family up there for your episode sponsorship. Now, do you want to talk a little bit today about video cameras, whether you should have them, whether you shouldn't, any kind of monitoring? And look, I think anywhere between 7 and 15 years ago, when that kind of investment was looking somewhere between $1,000 and $4,000 to be able to have multiple cameras that feed into a box that you can basically draw product from or look at. It may have had some remote monitoring. You can look at it on a phone or from a laptop. Then I think that was a kind of 50-50, pros and cons. Now you can actually get a relatively good camera system, anywhere between 4 and 8 cameras from Costco or Sam's Club or Amazon for anywhere between $400 to $800. So I think there's great return on investment so far as getting a camera system or getting a monitoring system in. A lot of these things you can install yourself. They run either on Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. So you'll find that really even having an electrical guy come in and do the installation isn't an issue anymore. I think also that we've gotten over this hurdle where employees aren't creeped out by the fact that there are cameras watching them, because nearly everywhere you go now, cameras are watching them. In fact, most of them are walking around with their own camera watching them, so I don't think that's an issue anymore. What can be an issue is you and your monitoring of what's going on in the shop, and I'll expand on that just in a bit. So look, I do think it's worth having cameras on an entry door, on the back door or the service door, on the storeroom, and over the register. I think they are the 4 key areas that you need to be able to monitor, not only for your own peace of mind, but for your own employees' safety and security. You cannot get past the great ability for you to be able to record what's going on in case an incident happens in the store, either between your staff or to your staff. I think each of us can go online now and look at incidents that have happened, fights and disturbances, robberies that happen in stores where there's good video footage, and you can protect your employees a little bit better. And you can also give a lot of great evidence to the police who may be investigating that kind of disturbance. So there's a great return on investment for that. You do need to make sure that your local or your state laws are adhered to so far as a sign in the door. Some states want a sign in the door saying video filming, we record for safety purposes and so forth. So before you just install that in, go to your state, generally your state's website, type in video camera use or recording use in your business, and you'll find your state's policy on whether you need to warn people or not. That's very important, because you don't want to be in breach of a state law just by virtue of the fact that you didn't have a sticker on the door. Secondly, I think that from a monitoring standpoint, it's important that you as the business owner don't go crazy with monitoring. And I know it happens, I've seen it happen. I've seen people that I've spent time with in a class environment here at Scoop School continually looking at their phones to monitor the actions and inactions of their employees back in the workplace. So, I think it's a great concept to have. It's relatively inexpensive. I think there's a lot of return, a lot of benefits on that. I think you as the business owner need to be very careful that you're monitoring the time spent just watching that camera. It's great to be able to see if you're busy, whether you need to go down there, and that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking more about being transfixed on what employees are doing and not doing, hour after hour after hour in the store. Spent time with a gentleman who really spent a lot of that person's time monitoring the store cameras because they lived in an area where they weren't close to the store, and there was hours and hours and hours a day monitoring the business that person had, and it caused some serious problems. So you can get roped into it. So please monitor yourself monitoring your store. Make sure that that's not overcoming a lot of the time that you're not present in your family and friends and other so forth as well. Look, I've got a link down here to a couple of camera options or monitoring options that have worked for some other graduates of Scoop School. Feel free to click on the link and have a look at them. And that's basically it. Yes, get the investment. Yes, it's easy to justify to your employees, but you do need to monitor yourself so far as how engrossed you are in that footage, in that film. Look, that's all we have for today. Relatively simple. Thank you for Chocolate Shop Ice Cream in sponsoring this episode. And if you want to sponsor an episode, or you have a question about the ice cream business, drop us a line, steve@scoopschool.com, or leave a message under here, or reach out to us through YouTube's. Love to be able to help you in your quest to open and grow your own ice cream or frozen dessert business. Keep on scooping. See you in the next video.